You do it. Make your dreams come true. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Just do it.
I ain't gonna leave you. I'm not gonna leave you. But I'm gonna come back for you. Because I can do more for you from here than I can do staying stuck over there with you. I love you that much. So I just stopped by to stir your soul. I stopped by to make it mildly to moderately to significantly uncomfortable. Is it working? Is it working? I stopped by as your sister friend. I stopped by to not rah-rah you or kumbaya you. I'm not interested in either. I stopped by to see, are you willing to take that journey with me? Are you willing? Can you make the tongue in your mouth and the tongue in your shoe stop going in two separate directions? Are you willing to line them up and allow what you do to match what you say? Are you willing? Are you willing to allow the world to see who you really are? Some of you are afraid that you might fail, and others are afraid that you might succeed. Are you willing to be seen? Are you willing to not wait until it's all right before you do it? I said, well, I'm going to really be a motivational speaker, an inspirational speaker, and a transformational coach when I lose that 40 pounds. Y'all wouldn't know my name. Thank God I just did it. Are you willing? I'm in a season now. I prayed to God 2 years ago when I took a workcation. That's a vacation you write off. I took a workation and I moved over to the Tortola, British Virgin Islands for 6 weeks. And I spent the mornings, every morning, swimming with the dolphins. And it was my prayer time to ask God, what season am I in? I dreamed how I wanted it to be, you guys, and it's 3 times exceeded that. So at that point, you're just in complete surrender, like, okay, what next? And the reply was, it's time to teach others. Like there was no model for me. There was no one sitting with me, showing me how to build my brand, how to grow, how to be a mom and do it, how to love myself along the way, how to build a business and not a job. How do I do that? How do I serve God through my business? How do I make it look like a business and not a ministry only? How do I do that? How do I have a ministry disguised as a business? How do I do that? And I've been blessed enough to be able to create a multi-million-dollar business. And last year, my company grew 1,081% in net profits. And I'm not the woman that I was. I grew up along the way. But I came into this business with the ability to speak. But I've learned how to lead and how to teach and how to be a CEO. And this is a season for me to help others because it took me way too long and cost me way too much money and cost me a whole lot of stress and a lot of friendships. And I don't believe we have to pay that kind of price. Which, if I coach some of you, it would be the thing that you think you have to pay to be successful that's holding you back. You get that? It's that unconscious cost you think you'll have to pay. And so this is my season to just share and teach others. So 90% of my time is in coaching now. And I, 3 years ago, was not available to coach like this. And many of you know, you've asked me before. And so I'm excited because now Doreen, that's how I'm here. She's in my global leadership program. It's customized and tailored to 32 people, very intense. It's the most premier program that I have, and it's a lot of face-to-face time. I don't teach you from a distance. We have, over the course of a year, 96 face-to-face hours. I'm right there with you, shoulder to shoulder, back to back, and when you sit down, I'm standing next to you. Just waiting to love you back up, because I've had to sit down too. And so I'm grateful for this season. I'm grateful that I can teach speakers and authors and writers how to get your message out, entrepreneurs how to build a sustainable business model that can create generational wealth. I want my sons, grandchildren to benefit from my efforts. And so I don't know how I can serve you, but I'm here to serve you. I'm going to extend an invitation right after I tell you this story. And my goal is never, ever to sell you. I don't have to do that. My goal is to be of service to you, because I feel I should do that. And your job is to choose if it feels like a fit. Is that okay with you?